All right, everyone. New day, new video, new setup. So, as you can see, I am doing a remake video of this 2008 Casablanca Concentra. I decided to do a remake because the quality turned out like crap on the original video, and I just didn't really like the way it turned out. And I also wanted to experiment with using a tripod and a ring light. So that's exactly what I decided to do with this video. So this was a fan that came off of Facebook Marketplace. I used to have one identical to it that was from 1999. And that one may have been filmed, actually. And if that was filmed, I will re-upload it. But this one is from 2008. And yeah, overall, really not a bad fan. Exceeded my expectations because I had two and I was going to sell them both. But once I tested this out, I decided to keep it. So overall, I really couldn't be more happy with it. And people like to talk shit about these, say they're slow, they're noisy, they're ugly, whatever you want to say. But I really like this, and I think it really looks good in the glossy white finish. So without further ado, I will go start it up. Starts on low. But yeah, I tried to duck under the camera so you didn't see my big fat head getting in the way of the video. That's the only downside to this, but it's a lot nicer than having to hold up a camera for the entire time. But yeah, super smooth pull chain. Nice low speed on it. It's maybe a tad fast for Casablanca, but it's still moving a tad bit of air that I can feel from here. And it looks good, so. Take it to medium. It's throwing out a good breeze. I think the blades are in good clock, but I can look. I think a couple of them might be slightly warped, but I haven't really tried to mess with it, so I don't know. Not a bad breeze though. So we'll go ahead and take it to high. Try to sneak out of there. It's got a little wobble, but it's throwing a good breeze. And I think that box has a little bit of play to it too. But yeah, it's a solid air mover, and I'd be curious to see how it would compare to a Delta 2. Yeah, this is a good fan though. I really can't complain. It's maybe a little bit plebe, but I've always liked these. There's just something about them. I don't know what it is, but I would love to find one in that rustic iron finish. and one popped up on my marketplace, but I think it was about 2 hours away. And I just don't see a reason to drive 2 hours for any fan, especially with how much I've had going on. But enough talking about my life. We'll take it to spin down. Trying to duck out of the way. But yeah, I'm happy with this tripod setup now that I'm looking at this. I think it makes for much better production rather than me walking around and shaking the camera and the whole nine. Let's see, the light off. Yeah, it's better with the light on, I think. The spin down could be better, but this thing really hasn't ran much lately. So it's probably a bit stiff, but it's still not a bad spin down overall. And yeah, this is a good fan. It came 100% complete. It was barely even dirty too. And this is one of those fans that I got from a huge marketplace haul. I got a small Hampton Bay Cameron, large Hampton Bay Cameron, 2 of these, 2 Panamas, 1 SMC DJ52, and a Hunter low profile 2, all in one day. But there you have it. Stopped at almost the exact same place as started. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about the new setup here. And I will see you in the next one.